everyone. So I solved problem 20 from chapter 22. So here's the question along with the diagram. So you have a V-shaped transparent empty container such as shown in this figure. When you shine a laser pointer horizontally through the empty container, the beam goes straight through and makes a point on the wall. What happens to this spot if you fill the container with water just a little above the level at which the laser beam passes through the container? What happens if you fill the container to the very top? Indicate any assumptions used and draw a ray diagram for each situation. So to solve these, I used the concept of refraction when a light passes from one medium to another. And if a light ray passes from the rarer medium to the denser medium, the refracted ray bends toward the normal in the medium. And if a light ray passes from the denser medium to the rarer medium, the refracted ray bends toward the normal in the medium. One assumption that I made was that the sides of the container don't affect the laser beam path, and I made this assumption since the laser beam passes straight through the empty container. And so for part A, here is my ray diagram. I did it the best that I could. Sorry, it's not beautiful. If the container is filled with water just above the laser beam height, the laser beam deflects upwards at the first interface, shown right there, and then strikes the water-air interface at less than the critical angle. So the laser beam undergoes total internal reflection and is reflected downward and hits the opposite side of the container below the water line. And then since the angle of incidence at the second interface is the same as that at the first interface, the laser beam emerges horizontally but displaced in height, and I kind of tried to show that. It's a little difficult to see, but it's higher over here than it was over here. And then for part B, here's my ray diagram. So if you fill the container to the top, the laser beam will transverse the container without hitting the upper water air interface. As you can see, it never hits up here. And the container will therefore act as a prism, and the laser beam will be deflected upwards, as you can see. Thanks, guys.